Hey guys, I'm Marco and welcome back to another autoculture vlog. Today we're heading to Fuji Speedway yet again. This is an event that's happening today that I've missed for the last 2 years simply because I've always been working on Saturdays. But today I made sure to take the day off and we're heading to an event called the SR Heritage Meeting, and it's gonna be all Silvias, all SR20 meets. I think today's gonna be a lot more Silvia focused. There's gonna be a part where there's a lot of like exhibition cars, like show cars and probably demo cars of stores. But there's gonna be also a whole drift section, just like last time in that 34 festival video and event that we went to just last week. So it's gonna be probably a lot more drifting this time than on that 34 day. So as you can see, the weather is quite awful today and it's pouring with rain. Let's make our way to Fuji in this awful weather. We're here at Fuji Speedway now. As per usual, let's walk around this parking lot first, check out what's happening here. I can already see a few cool cars, and then we'll head up to the multi-purpose course where they're doing the drifting. I can already see them going around. So since it is a SR event today, we'll try to focus mainly on all the Silvias that are here, and there's obviously a huge amount of them. Check out this S14. I love this. Wow. So this is the full car modify wonder kit. You can see that he's got even the wide fenders and everything else, and I love this color. Wow. This is super cool. Really aggressive wheel fitment. You can see there's a lot of camber, especially on the back. Wow. This is super awesome right here. And then you've got a Ichigo face or strawberry face, meaning a 180SX with an S15 front, white on white, with a Urus kitted one in the back as well. Sexy looking 180SX. And then another line of Silvias. Look at the swan neck wing on this one. That's a massive spoiler for a car like this. And more down in this row. Keep in mind, these are all the cars that are not a part of the event. So this is all the people bringing their own cars here today. We got this kind of old school 180SX here with the B-Wave trunk spoiler. Looking really nice. And then I honestly can't remember the name of this wheel, but this is also kind of like a very old school style wheel. Wow, I haven't seen those in a long time. And as always, shout out to the JZX fam. It's a nice looking Mark II here. I love these eye lines, really cool. I think they're from T&E Vertex as far as I remember. We can see the back of that Urus S15 that was hiding behind the other white one. And then we've got this really nice blue S15 here as well. Such a classic kind of JDM drift look. I love this. I think this is the full D-Max kit, if I'm not wrong. Definitely looks like it. That's just sick. A couple more to go through here. This is a S15 Varietta, which means that it's actually a convertible, as you can see. The back looks a little bit wonky because that is a retractable roof. I'm sure we'll see a couple of these today as well. And then finally here we have what looks like a kind of work in progress S14. A bunch of different colors, but I'm sure it's gonna look great once it's fixed up and done. I wonder if this guy, oh yeah. Definitely looks like drift damage. Seems like he has YouTube, so happy to shout out. Hope somebody can focus on that QR code right there. And then finally up here, it looks like this is the G Corporation demo car S15. So I'm not sure why it's still on the truck. Maybe it's broken? I hope not. I wonder if they're gonna get it down later for some drift runs, because it does have brand new tires on it, seems like. Look at that exhaust action. As you saw, there was quite a lot of trucks in that parking area, unlike usual events. So I'm guessing there's gonna be a lot of cool cars drifting today. So let's go check out the action at the drift course. And see what we can find. There's a couple of really cool cars stopped right here. Let's just look at them briefly one by one. That's a nice S13. Really awesome looking S15 here as well, right next to the cool S13. And we have a couple of other really cool cars here. This is Team Revive. They have a huge team full of these kinds of Silvias. Really cool. A nice kind of old school 180SX. I have seen this one Via before. It's actually owned by an Australian guy, and it is a convertible as well. Rocket Bunny fenders, a bit of a combination here with the kit. It's a really nice lineup right there. Origin here with a couple of cars with their kits. I think this is owned by a girl as well. Actually, I follow her on Twitter. She has a really cool S15 here. Look at that. And then a 180SX as well. Then a couple of other pro drift cars here. SR20 power, very rare if you think about it. A lot of these pro drift cars are now 2JZ powered. Japan International Drift Challenge. A few other cool banged up rough looking Silvias here. What an exit. And this is the B-Wave kind of exhibition place here. The reason they have this minivan is because this is actually a drift car as well. So we might see this out on the track a little bit later. And they've got their pink 180SX that again has been making these events for a couple of years now. Really nice looking car. This S15 on KFs looks really cool as well. A couple of other nice Silvias here. These guys are probably going to be out on the track a little bit later. And then we have one of my friend's cars here. I don't know where he is. Benny, fully BN Sports S14. And then another one to his side right here as well. And we get into an even crazier corner here. Look at this 180SX, but take a look at all of these guys. Wow. That's a lot of tint on this window. Wow. This is so awesome. Then we've got a full squad of Mitsuru Power cars, or if you want to call it 326 Power as the Americans do. But there's 4 of them here. Wow, these guys are so awesome. I'll take a closer look at this thing as well. I think that's the full Spirit Ray body kit, which again I haven't seen in a long time now. more cool cars here to check out. Can't be an event without at least one Hitasha here. Full GP Sports kit looks really cool. And a D1 lights car. Nice S13 on RPF 1s. A couple of other really cool stock but sexy looking 180Xs. This one I think is Rocket Bunny or TRA Kyoto if I'm not mistaken. The bumper at least definitely has to be. Really cool. Oh, and a pig nose. Or two pig noses. Wow. Another very cool S14. One final one to get through here. This might be my favorite one here today. I almost missed this S14 here. It's the kind of muscle car front looking conversion that Rocket Bunny makes. This might be the second time I've only seen this in my life ever. Well, someone seems to have gone straight into the wall here. Wow. I feel bad for him. No injuries though, that's the most important thing. Oh my god, look who's arrived! Naoki Nakamura is here, guys. The main man is here. This 180's been painted to look like basically like a comic book, like a manga car. You can see the shading of like the initial D kind of drawing style. That's a really cool idea. You can see how intricately it's been done as well. That's really awesome right here. A couple of other cars came here with Naoki as well. This is his V8 powered D1 car, which he will not be using anymore, unfortunately. V8 S13. It's really cool to see up close because they had it obviously exhibited at Auto Salon, but you couldn't get up close to it like this, that's for sure. And I'm pretty sure this is Casey's car. Casey from Shirts Tucked In. Seems like he's brought his car along as well. Maybe he's having some issues as well. Woo! Nice save. Missed that crash. Wow. I had just turned off the recording when it happened. Oh my god. Clearly, since I'm an amateur at taking videos, what happened was these two guys came together coming down this way and they're unable to separate from each other. And then there were a couple of cars, including the purple S13 and Naoki in the S15, trying to drift around them, and then they came together here, and you can see the purple S13's lost his bumper, and Naoki actually really went hard into the dirt here. Seems like they were able to get apart. The S14 looks to be okay, but the S15 looks like it's probably broken something. Oh my god, and then his hood just went up as he was driving. Spinning. Just way. Now here comes that B-Wave band as well. Now we're making our way up to the Gymkhana course, where it's kind of like the main exhibition area. There's going to be some show cars and also some race cars exhibited up here, so let's check it out. It's a nice looking Vertex Edge kit on this S15. A couple of other Silvias here. Looks like a few time attack cars here. I think this is a Garage Mach 1, yep. Sure is. With a V head up here. And then this thing as well, I've seen this car around as well. And just off to the side of these cars, we have an old JGTC C West S15. This is kind of like a unicorn right here. Wow. It's crazy to see. Imagine seeing this live at like a race. That's amazing. They even have the windows open so you can see the interior. Just the regular bride seats. And look at all that. Completely different, of course, from a stock Silvia. Everything changed into carbon. Welded in roll cage. Just a very simple looking car. It's interesting how much race cars have changed, especially when you compare all these old JGTC cars to the Super GT ones that are being used today. Barely a wide body kit on it. It's not that wide at all, to be honest. And then we'll run through this area very quickly to see if there's anything interesting. Another convertible S15. That's a lot of camera on that car. And another one to note is wow, this is a C35 Laurel with an SR20 swapped in. That's interesting. You see the engine looks tiny in that engine bay, but this is a very interesting wide body kit that they've got on. Definitely has to be custom. I've never seen anything like this. And the rear door handles have been kind of either shaved off or probably hiding somewhere underneath the wide body kit as well. Wow, this is really cool. Gotta take a closer look at this Millennium Jade S15 as well, another Revive team member. That's really awesome as well. You can see the kind of style that they have going for all of their cars, basically. It's another white S15 on T37s. Classic look right there. And then a few last ones here in this area. Another couple of S15s here, and then a really cool S14. And just before we wrap up this video, let's check out this area behind the grandstands as always to see if we can find any cool cars like a couple of these Silvias here. Never seen anything like it. More Vertex Edge Silvias, and this might be the same D-Max one I saw earlier in the beginning of the video. And take a look at this, I believe this is a C34 Laurel, if I'm not wrong. Team SB Corporation, they have a lot of Silvias in their team, and this looks really cool. I think those are T37Vs, aren't they? That's really sick. There's a couple of really nice Silvias here as well, and a really cool Mark II. Have to take a closer look at this A86 as well. That's awesome. It's a nice pair of 180SXs here. This is Type X on R33 GTR wheels. And then you got another one of these B-Wave cars right here. And then, wow, a third one here on Nismo wheels. Wow, I think these are LM GT4s, if I'm not wrong, in bronze. Quite banged up, it looks like, but the car looks sick. That's a really nice combination. I saw this car at another SR meet a couple of years ago. Really like this paint. This is such a cool color. Obviously looks a little bit dull today because it's cloudy and rainy, but in the sun, this thing looks so cool. Just made my way back to my car and found this Chaser, which I've actually seen before at Daikoku. I really like this kind of champagne gold color. Really, really cool car, and he's got clear taillights as well to top it all off. Look at that. Check that out. Wow, it's actually like really raining so hard now. It's actually so cold that it feels so nice to be back in the car. I think this is where we're gonna wrap up the video. That was a really fun day, despite the weather being like this. Obviously, it would have been much better if it was nice and sunny, but I hope you guys really enjoyed that, and let me know in the comments what was your favorite car. There's a lot of really cool cars there to choose from. So also recently, we passed about, I think, 20,000 subscribers. Thanks everyone who's been subscribing, and see you guys in the next video.